Jesus saves. Jesus saves. Jesus saved me. Jesus saves. Jesus saved me. Y'all, guess what? Celebrate. So last night before I went to sleep, rather this morning, because I was celebrating eating meat after 12. So I looked over at my brown eyes, my short called brown eyes, hashtag brown eyes, because I got dark brown eyes. My last name Brown too. So this is what happened. So I was at 1,999. And so I checked it about a good 10, 15 minutes ago. And it's about 2006. Small goals, y'all. You know, when you celebrate small things and little things in life, God will plant big seeds in your life. Jesus saves. I celebrate you today, Sheri. Keep going. Thank you, Peaceful Joy. I almost not knew nobody was in here typing until I pulled up. Thank you. Thank you. I had to learn to celebrate myself because I never had anybody celebrate me. You know, when I was young, I had little birthday parties and stuff like that. But I basically, I had to make myself celebrate myself, you know, as far as like going to school, getting trades and things like that. The only time I really got celebrated was when I either went to jail or went to an institution. And that's not real love, y'all. Real love is when you graduate from high school, when you graduate from college, when you add another trade or skill to your resume, when you lose 5 or 10 pounds, when you get married, or when you divorce a toxic relationship, or when you get pregnant, you know, because it took me a long time to conceive. You know, I had to go on my knees and I had to give up something, and that was drinking. And every time I gave up drinking, God always blessed me miraculously, y'all. I don't know if I said it right, but every time I stopped drinking, God just opened new doors for me. Yes. Okay. You're a retired Marine. Congratulations. My son's in the Army as I speak. He's in Kansas right now. So that's the back side of my house. I'm going to give y'all a better scenery. I got to clean that thing up over there. When I put that tent, that Capri, whatever, Camry, a storm came and knocked it down as soon as I put it up. And it was in my house for like a year before I even took it out the thing and put it up. Okay, let's see what Peaceful Joy said. Your past has given you a new beginning in life, so celebrate all that makes you happy. Headed to work, be blessed. Thank you. Peaceful Joy. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff, you know, people be like, oh, I wish I could change my past. No, your past is what gets you to your future. And majority, if you ever read the Bible and some of the books in the Bible, I never read the whole Bible, you know, straight. But in some books in the Bible, it's people testimonies and people life and stories. And a lot of those people that God had made prophets and things like that, well, they had a testimony and a story behind it. God is not going to use a person that has not been through anything or did or experienced anything. Think about it. How can you tell anybody else about anything if you have not ever experienced? It's more than reading the Bible and going to school and being ordained to be a minister. You have to go through, you know. A lot of people just don't understand the part of going through, you know, the journey of life. It's not all, uh, what is it, cake, cream, pie, and all that stuff. It's not all always that sweet. You know, you have to take the bitter with the sweet. And yeah, non-alcohol. So I can keep telling y'all, because I don't know why everybody, just like, you know, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. All my life, because I had a mustache, people would always come up to me and ask me, do I have a cigarette? You have a cigarette? You have a cigarette? Because of my mustache. I do not like cigarettes. I have had cigarettes for reasons. When I was getting high and drinking, a pack of cigarettes would last me a year, 2 years. I never been a smoker. But I was just sitting there, just thinking, because somebody said, I think they said, what is that? Diva? I don't feel like I'm a diva. But anyway, yeah, I'm celebrate my short. And then I got a lot of love on my dogs. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I started posting my dogs again. Because of the thing that happened with me at church yesterday. And yesterday is yesterday, and God, you know, brought me back from that, you know, through my painting yesterday on my live. But the thing about it is, when I put my dogs, and God said, you know, post the dogs. I said, when I post the dogs, I got a lot of love for my dogs. And it reminded me of the people at the church talking about something. You walking around and filming yourself and filming everybody else and this and that. Who cares? And this and this and that. Who cares? I care. And majority of everything that I put on my social media is memories, even if it don't. And I am gonna get monetized, I already know. But I'm just saying, if I didn't get monetized, I didn't get paid for it, it's still my memories. When I get 60, 70, 80 years old, I can go back to, and when something ever happened to my dogs, like BJ, I only got like that little snippet of BJ, and maybe a couple of pictures in my old phones. But I can go back to these videos, y'all. What if I was to, and God forbid that, go dementia or Alzheimer's, or get sick, and I want, and if I see the pictures or see the thing of my dogs, it brings me back. You know, people just don't. Some people just don't think. You know, they just up and out their mouth because they see the little light that shines within you, and they want to find a way to dim it. And that brought me back to that stuff that happened yesterday, because last night when I posted the pictures of my dogs, they got so much love, and that God was like showing them, because they are subscribed to me, and they only subscribe to me so they can see what I'm doing and try to keep me from getting to where I need to get to. Trust me, some people subscribe to you to just watch your movements, you know, to be the enemy, you know, like Satan, you know, he watched Jesus every move, everywhere he went to pray, and knew his schedule. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. So some people subscribe for their own reasons, and then some people subscribe to bite off of your ideas. Come over here, girl. Come here, fat girl. And yeah. And God was show them, like, see this love right here? You think they care about being on camera? They just love me. Ain't that right, that girl? And for them people to saying, you know, trying to take pictures of me, you know what? They just feel bad about themselves. Instead of them going to sign up with Jesus or with God and ask him to change their lives, or to go to CSB or go to NAMI and these programs that will help you. Got a 12-step program to help you stop drinking alcohol smoking weed, lacing weed, smoking crack. Y'all, come on, come on. Y'all, smoking crack. You rather come and mess with a person that's clearly sane and that worship God and Jesus and open up a platform to show and let people know how you can get saved and how you can go about doing without alcohol, doing without sex, without being in toxic relationships, learning how to cook, learning how to refrain your thoughts when you're having bad thoughts, when you have PTSD, or learning how to keep your stuff organized when you're dealing with ADHD. It's so many things that I do here on my channel for a person to say that I'm only going around just trying to take pictures of somebody to get views. No. My thing that I made up is called My Findings. I just came up with it because the simple things in life count. As far as me getting out the house, out of your bed, because I used to be depressed. I used to sleep all day, sleeping in bed all day. And then, stay up all night, get up, bad habits, get up, frying chicken, frying pork chop, looking at TV, looking at YouTube, and just feeling pity on myself, called self-pity, and looking at other people live in the television and on YouTube and around me, right? And I know that I have all these gifts that God gave me, and I feel like I was wasting time in my life. So I said to myself, you can do something about this. You can do something because God has given you everything you need to do something about it. And a lot of your trades and your talents and your skills, people have made $1 million, $1 billion businesses. Make it make sense, right? Off of food, hair, makeup, accessories, all that stuff, right? So, yeah, that it brought light to me, and that's why, if you notice, if y'all my new subscribers or old subscribers, but I've been getting a lot of new subscribers. I don't know where they're coming from, y'all, but I appreciate all the love, and I basically I just be myself, and I just do all the things I love to do. I love to laugh. I love to dance. I love to cook. I love to sing. I love to draw. I love to write. I love dogs. All the stuff that you see on my platform, I love to do. And what's wrong with open a platform up with things you love to do? That's happiness, right? So it seems like people are mad because I'm happy with myself. And I'm happy with them. And I'm happy with God and Jesus. And I'm happy. And I don't have to have a whole bunch of money. I don't have to have a whole lot of fans. I don't have to have all this stuff that people keep looking for material-wise to make me feel good. I don't have to have a man that's toxic and that's married or that is not my husband beating on me, having sex with me, and doing what he want to do to me other than make me happy. So how, I'm trying to understand, I ask God, how do people get mad at somebody for being simple? Lauryn Hill, in one of her songs, her lyrics, she said, we could all be simple, but we'd rather make it hard. Remember that? And I know what she's talking about. The simple things in life. Lately, I don't know if y'all lately been to where I just came outside and I ain't even put my face. Well, I did put my face one time, and then I did a couple times. I just listened at what God had given us, the air to breathe, the birds, and I was just listening. And I said, and I was so, and I have a lot of it. And, and what tripped me out is some people didn't even respect the birds that I was listening to that was real. And it wasn't an app. It wasn't music that was made up. It was God's nature. And they didn't even respect the hearing that they have. Some people can't even hear, can't talk. They didn't even respect that. You know, but I put some up there and I put my face in, I put some makeup on and I smile and I do like this and it goes almost viral. I feel like it. You know, when I get 1,000 likes, I think that's viral to me. You know why? Because I'm simple. You know, I'm good if I get 500, y'all. 500 people or 500 likes or views. I'm good. You, because that's good. Because I don't even have 5 freaking friends. Human friends. I don't have 5 human friends. So to get people in the views and people looking at me, I'm happy with that. You know, I got people in my family try to say me, they be saying, you getting up there now, aren't you? Then I noticed because one of the guys from school the other day that I was in school, he been noticing me. You know, they check on me. You know, a lot of people, they been seeing the things in you and know that you're talented and know the things that you do, even when you were going to school and stuff like that. But the thing about it is, they don't want you to know that you know, but you already knew and God already showed you, right? But instead, they sometimes belittle you and make you feel like you're smaller and you're actually bigger. You get what I'm saying? So I've always experienced that. You know, even when I was going to school, I was popular in school. I was popular for being pretty, popular for being smart, popular for being knowing how to fight, throw hands, popular for being in the chorus. You know, popular because the girl that had the little stuff on the block. You know, you know. I was always, y'all come here, Egypt, y'all come here. Y'all come in. Come here. Y'all come here. Baby. Baby. Egypt, y'all come in. Come here. Come here. Doggy. What them dogs doing? What them dogs doing? What them dogs doing? What they doing? What they doing? Baby, Egypt, Alaska. That's enough. Y'all come on. Y'all want to go in the house? Alaska, fat girl, come here. Y'all behave. Come here, fat girl. Come here, it's okay. Yeah, you in your backyard, girl. You in your backyard. Having fun. I gotta fix that behind me, y'all. But anyway, this was one of the reasons I got this house. I had one dog at the time, BJ. I had him 13 years. This is the reason I got this house, because they small. They ain't gonna jump the fence. They ain't gonna bother nobody. But dogs do jump in this yard and bother us all the time. But I got this just so they can run free and I don't have to do a whole bunch. When I first came in the neighborhood, I used to walk my dog, and the people used to get jealous because they see me walking my dog, but I have been walking that dog for clearly, before I moved here. He died in 2021, so I was here, 2.5 years. But I would walk my dog down the block, the bad areas, Queen Street, Sheri Road. That didn't matter. Me and my dog was going. It was my service dog anyway. So, the reason I got this house was because they can run and get all the energy, all that stuff out of them, and I don't have to walk all 3 of them at one time, or take turns to walk them, and cause other people's dogs jumping the fences and trying to harm my dogs. Because see this Spaniel right here? I don't mean no harm, but see this Spaniel? That happened when I first moved here with BJ. Pit bull tried to eat him up, and it was after 8 o'clock. So the animal, see that? It's crooked. I just got to get this reset. See that? I got to get it reset. But BJ, I told him go back to the house and go to the house, get in the fence. He went to the house. He came back for me, and I said, BJ, no. He was trying to snatch the dog balls off of him. He was trying to kill him, and I said, BJ, y'all come on. I said, BJ. I said, don't do that. That dog is out of the fence. Watch this. See, that's how you look. That dog is. Get over there. Get over there. Yeah, why you over here? Why you over here? Get over there. Get over there. Yeah, got you on camera. Get your ass over there in your yard. Don't come over here messing with my dog. Get over there. Go jump back over the fence where you got from. Jump back over the fence where you came from. Because you come over here, you're going to get it. I got sticks and shovels and everything. Y'all get back up here. Get back up here. Go on back where you come from. Got you on camera. Jumping fences. Jumping fences. Yeah, stay out of my yard. No trespassing. No trespassing. No trespassing. Go back to your house. No trespassing. Yeah. These dogs live at this house. You go back to your house. He jumped the fence like they always do. On both ends. Gotta worry about dogs on both ends now. Y'all don't mess with them. I don't mess with nobody else, dog. You don't know if they got the shots either. Y'all go in the house. Go in the house. Go in the house. Go in the house. Go. Yeah, they just gotta have it. I don't know why these people don't tend to their dogs. They jump the fence. I know. First time he jumped it, I saw him. I saw he got out of it on this end. I'll show you what end he got on. I saw him when he came in your yard. I said, how you get in this mark yard? He got out on this end, right here, the lower part, right here. Come all the way down, Mr. Mark. He hopped over here because I saw him when I was looking. They know they need bigger wires and fences for little big dogs. Little dogs ain't gonna jump no fence. You play with him all you want to. And then he gonna be your best friend. He'll be in your yard every day now. You gotta feed him too. You try to lift that dog up and put him over the fence you want to. You better go knock on their front door and tell them to come get that dog. Yeah, go knock on their front door and tell them to get that dog. Because he probably want to play anyway. Most dogs want to play.
Yeah, I walked over there.
Yeah, he trying to find a way through my fence. Now, I got you on here because you ever come over here and try to mess with one of my dogs. I lost a whole dog behind these people up here in Buck Road. PTSD all day long. So I got evidence. Come up in here again. Because you ain't getting my dogs. Yeah, that's how I had the problem with the people to the right. Their dogs used to hop my fence and attack BJ before BJ had died. And I think God had took BJ from me because I had already told them people, if one of their dogs mess with my dog, it's going to be on. I'm telling you, I am funny about my dogs. Because I don't have no friends. My dogs, my friends, my emotional support and my service dogs. I teach them. Yeah, I was like, what? I was kept on wondering why the dogs kept on barking and kept on getting closer down on that end. I said, that white dog then hopped the fence. He's still trying to get over here. Y'all, he ain't going away. Look, they're keeping that humping and fucking in the house and they ain't come tend to their dogs or their children. That's how they do. Look, I don't mean no harm. Look. Look at this. Look. Clearly they in there doing something they supposed to do. Because why are your dogs out here unattended? The little black one on that side can't get across. Look at him. He pit bull cross. Pit bull mixed with I'm trying to think. It's a Jack Russell something. Excuse me. Yeah, she in there. All she do is screw, and then the man don't even cut grass. The man that comes and screw her all the time. He'll never cut her grass. Her mom and dad was over here picking up her grass and her leaves. What kind of man is that? The reason I know because they got into it with me one time when I was walking, and I filmed them and I filmed his car and everything. Got his car lights plate and everything. And his car is loud. You can hear it when he come to her house and leave. He got a Mustang. It sounds like it's a damn tractor and a helicopter and a damn what's them boats at the same time when you crank it up. She ain't getting on my camera. Ugly stuff. Keep your dogs over there because if they come over here, it's gonna be a problem. And that's the last time I'm gonna tell you, because I got him on here. I ain't putting you on here. You ain't gonna never be on here. But he or she come in my yard, it's gonna be a problem. You're not gonna be on YouTube. That dog on here though. And that's the fourth time that them dogs look. She used to dog sit for the ones that lived across there that was in the army, right? And I had to get 5 of them dogs one day. They did not listen to them. Them dogs listen at me because I'm a dog whisperer, right? And I had to get 5 of them dogs for them. They running them down to them, come back, come back, come back. I had to go in my house and got chains the thing and got them and clipped them on and took them all back to them. They don't need dogs. They don't need them for real because they don't take care of them. That's why they don't have kids either. None of them have kids. You see how long that dog was running around? You see how long the dog was running around and she just getting out the house? I got a whole 15, 20 minutes almost. Yeah, I said, that ain't the first time them dogs got out. Because she used to keep the ones across the Alaskan, the Huskies. She used to keep them for the lady across the street. And I helped them get all them. I helped them get all of them back together. Remember she had 5 in her house doing dog sitting? Yeah. I don't understand. How you gonna tend to the dog if the dog out here doing something by itself? You're not tending to the dog. You're not dog sitting. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're fired. Anyway. Yeah, they big dogs will jump the fence. They will. Yeah. Yeah. Especially a 4-foot fence anyway. Anyway. After a while, I'm gonna get Mr. What you call it, put mine up high, a fence up high. If I stay here any longer, I don't think I'm gonna be here this long. But anyway, that's what I deal with every day in the neighborhood. Dogs, and I was just talking about that's what happened to BJ, because I had told the police officers, they got it on film. I told them, police officers, everybody, somebody gonna get hurt about my dog. And I think when I walked the time and it was set up when my dog got killed and I got hit by the car and the truck. And the crazy thing is, I think God took that dog because he knew that I was gonna lose my life behind that dog. I was drinking then, y'all. You remember how people used to say, you kill my dog, I'm gonna kill your cat? Well, that was my thinking, my critical thinking then. It's like my kid or my child you messing with. And a lot, I'm gonna tell you another thing to y'all. A lot of people in my neighborhood watch me. And as soon as I go live, and if I'm in my yard, they put them dogs out on purpose. Because it's a system around here. And I know what time their dogs come out. And I know when they go in. Okay? Because I don't work right now. And I work from home. And I don't always be at home. You know, if I got doctor's appointments, if I go out, do, grocery shopping and stuff like that. And I was doing plasma. But I'm not doing that right now. But the thing about it is, they see me out here and saw them dogs having fun on my camera, and she let them dogs out because that's how petty they are. This whole neighborhood, they petty. Most of them are Caucasians, and most of them are prejudiced. But the only one that I do really talk to is Mr. Mark and Mr. Leonard. They live on the other end. They're both white, so I can talk to them. It is what it is. But the other ones, I can't even get anything across to them because they have their own beliefs and they want to say what they want to say about me, and that's that. I'm not prejudiced, never have been. But that's the type of neighborhood I stay in. But I chose to come over here because when I was over at the other end, when it was predominantly black, and all the people that I was helping out, letting them stay at my house, and giving them money every day, cooking for them, giving them food. Them people, ooh, they were snakes, and I had to get away from the snakes. So I don't know where I'm at now, but I don't care. I'm dealing with it because I don't want to deal with that other crap that's gonna cost me my freedom in life. Oh, I know that dog will be back, and I'm ready for it. I got a shovel over here. I got sticks. Yeah, he's not gonna get my smaller dog. It's only fair. I have beware a dog in my yard. No trespassing signs. So if they come across here, that's the law. I stand ground over here, and I'm certified. I'm just letting you know. I let police know. Everybody, they already know. I don't play. What they gonna do? Take me to the hospital? That's what they're gonna have to do because it is what it is. Them dogs not friendly dogs. You don't know what dog's gonna do when they get to another smaller dog because I already know what happens with that. They think that they're squirrels and things because that happened with my dog BJ. That's why I had to step in. And that's how my finger got like this. That pit bull was trying to eat him because they wasn't feeding that dog. It was a crack house, and they had the dog out. It was in the wintertime. It was hungry. It was cold, and it saw and it sensed that my dog was spoiled, and it smelt the spoilness on my dog, and he came right at my dog just like it was a something to eat, a rabbit or something. And I said, "Oh no, not on my watch." And I got behind the dog and I got put it in the chokehold like that. But then when I did like that, and then he went to jet, and then my whole finger got dislocated. It happened November, what's it, 11, 2019. Something like that. I wrote it down. Because when I went to patient first, they're going to tell me my finger wasn't messed up, right? But look at it. I was going to sue them too. Because I know when something broke and when something dislocated. Some put that thing on there. I put that thing on there and it still didn't, still like that. So it has to be reset or something. I don't know. But anyway, I do anything for my children or my dogs, whatever I care about. I don't care if it's a damn parrot or bird, come get that, chicken, anything. When we lived on the farm, Mr. Parhurst in the country, right near Valentine, Virginia. My mom rented from him, and his chicken coop was by our house. And you might as well say that them chickens was ours too. Because anytime they make a noise or something going on and we know a snake or something down there, we got to go down there. Because he'd be always at his house way down the other end by the cow and the horse pasture, right? And we lived on his land in his old house. He had a brick house. We lived in his old house and his family's house. And he had a brick house. And so you could tell when something's in there because it go crazy. It go, and we could hear that. And then Mama said, get the hoe, get the shovel, get your stuff, and let's go. Because something is in the chicken coop, the house over there. And get the stuff. And you get on this end, Sheri, and I'm young. I'm over 4 and 5 years old. And you get on this end, and Pepper, y'all, they were scared. My brother, my sister, scared. Say you're scared. I was the only one, and I'm the one, the best fighter in the family, and the one that's going to be the one when something go down. I'm here. And that's why I stay locked up. They run. So mama say, sure, get on that end, get on the end. So what we'll do is the snake will be in there. She chased the end, and then she had her hoe or her shovel, or I had my thing. And then when it come, whatever end it come out, that's when you chop the damn head off it. And my mama told me how to do that. So that's how we are about our property too. And that's why these signs and stuff up. And you come over here, you come in between it, and you're supposed to stay in your ground because you can't have nothing come and harm something. And I'm not eating my dogs. Okay, we ate them chickens and them eggs. Literally, I'm not eating my dogs, but my dogs are my emotional support and my service animals. Make it make sense. So they need to do what they have to do for theirs, because I ain't having that. It's just warming up. And I think sometimes these people in this neighborhood, they do it on purpose. Because the lady last year, I got her in pictures that she put her damn dog in my yard just so it could bother and shit in my yard. It shitted in my yard. I took pictures of it shitting in the yard. And she put her dog over my fence to attack my dogs. And I asked her, I said, why you do that? And she looking at me like, y'all know what's crazy. I just wish sometimes, and this is the part of my old me, right? I just wish sometimes they had met me when I was drinking Cisco. Sometimes the sneaky part of me, y'all, like the part, I meant the sneaky, but the part where I used to love to fight, because I know I can fight real good. And when I used to drink Cisco and Crazy Horse, you don't want to say nothing or do anything to me. And people usually didn't. Other people would tell them, don't mess with, they called me my nickname, one of my nicknames was Crazy Horse. They said, don't mess with Crazy Horse. Some people would tell them, right? And they only call me Crazy Horse because I liked that beer. And on the beer, it had a Crazy Horse on it. I don't know if everybody remember that. But the crazy thing. He got the bunny up there. Don D. Oh yeah, I made that for the Easter, y'all. Y'all go check my thing out. I gotta see if I can let y'all use my stuff, my voiceovers and stuff. I made the Easter bunny for next month. I got it out early before anybody else got it. I did it first. Yeah, because people don't believe in Jesus, but they believe in that Easter bunny. Hop for Jesus. Oh God told me to do that, y'all. When y'all see me do stuff like that, God be just giving me little stuff in my head. And I like getting into character and stuff like that. And I'm gonna draw an Easter bunny for y'all today, okay? I draw it on my board for y'all when I come back up. Yeah. I'm good at drawing Easter bunnies. It's easy. Look at that little one right there. I draw the little one you got up here. Look, he got the beer up there. He got the bunny. Don G is crazy. And so, if any women come in my chat that got something to say, come bring your face over here. I gotta smack you. Yeah, that's how I feel about y'all. Because all y'all do, y'all ain't got shit going on y'all channel. All y'all do is come on here and try to pick with somebody. At the end of the day, I love Jesus Christ, but I see you. I got discernment. I said, when I was drinking, the part of me when I was drinking, and everybody got a different attitude when they drinking, even though I come with love and Jesus come with love. But when you drinking, your conscience is not going to take somebody's doing something to you lightly. Especially if you come up in a family that fight. And my mom was a fighter. She told me to fight. Yeah, she raised me to fight. So it is what it is. If you was raised to be a pussy, be one. I got one though. Anyway, so I'll be back up, y'all. And like I said, a lot of times when y'all see me on here live, it's gonna be a lot of distractions because most of everybody in my freaking stinking boring ain't got no business neighborhood, they love to come and get in on my YouTube. They need to go open their own channel and get their own kids and dogs and get them to do things and stay the hell out of my yard and off my channel. Because that's what they're doing. They're clearly watching me all the time because I'm going to put something up for y'all to see. And I guarantee you, it's a lot of Virginians that's looking too. It's not just people all over the world, Canada, India, Indonesia, Arizona, Kansas, Cincinnati. It's not just them places, y'all. Virginia is doing it too. But the thing about Virginia is they fucking haters. They've been haters since I've been here. I brought 100 talents over here and they ain't even give me a decent piece of land in this motherfucker. Lord, please give me the name of Jesus. And I own a whole bunch of land. My grandparents own land in White Plains. We Indian, white, and black. We got plenty of property, plenty of monopoly shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about it is, the thing about Virginia is they are enslaved state. And they bring all these people different and they come and want to have you on Section 8 the rest of your life and want you to get food stamps. I ain't never needed no food stamps or no Section 8. You know what I'm saying? That shit happened because they try to enslave you. You know, that's just the way it happened. They take your jobs from you. You know, before I got SSI, they took 6 jobs from me. 6 jobs. And I wrote a letter to God. And when I wrote that letter to God, and the last thing I wrote to SSI, I said, everybody in the world keep calling me crazy. I have an A to Z plan, but everybody in the world calling me crazy. And I wrote in big bold, I said, everybody I ever met said I was crazy. Give me my check, checkmate. And then I got Brothers and Mills, and I had my check in 3 months. I ain't got time for them people. Yeah. Because if you're going to keep labeling me and saying who the fuck I am, then pay me for to say who I am. Pay me. You know? Yeah, I don't got time for people playing with my intelligence. Because clearly God gave me an A to Z plan. And I say every letter, 26 letters in A, I can do something with it. I have done something. It's on my resume. Now make it make sense. Y'all better say, I'm gonna dance. Only God can do it. Only God can do it. Do it. Do it. Only God can save me. Only God can heal me. Only God can what? Deliver me. And only God can set me free. Y'all be having fun. Look, people don't like when you have fun. I worked all my life. I'm about to be 50 this year. You better sit down and watch and relax and watch me get these YouTube checks. Checkmate. How many of y'all know how to play chess? I play a chess of life. I don't need no board. I got the Lord. Hey. I I don't need a board. I got the Lord. Hey, y'all know it's Talent Tuesday. Let me see what y'all got. I used to do this in school. Y'all remember that? Woo! I'll be back, y'all. I can't believe it's only been 46 minutes. It seemed like it's been longer. Them dogs seem like it took 20 minutes of my life. Psych. Because I got this over here. Blessing blockers. I call them blessing blockers, y'all. I got shirts coming out for them. Only God can do it. Only God can do it. Only God can do it. Do it. Do it. Ah! Somebody want their dog to be popular. They better get out their footage and get the recording. I'm just sitting here thinking how people do. And she did it on purpose because she was in the house watching to see what I was going to do. So she's like, I'm calling the animal control. And I'm going to tell them, I'm calling on your boyfriend. I know what he be doing. I have fun, y'all. I'll be back. Y'all know what? I skipped breakfast and I skipped lunch. I'm about to eat. I'll be back. All right. Okay. My daughter's got plenty of exercise. They're gonna take a good nap. Now I can do some work. Cause they be looking like they woo. I'll get it in a minute. Hold on. Woo. It feels good out there, y'all. Only God can do it. Only God can do it. Only God can do it. Do it. Do it. Your brain. Shut up. I'm about to hide you from my channel. Go play games. I don't play games over here. Just told you I play human chess. No board. The Lord. Jesus saves.